Hey, it's your favorite month.
Yeah, it is. It is my favorite month. Yeah, it's just starting.
Do you feel the seasons? Do you feel Christmas in the air?
Not yet. Not yet. But I got my Christmas pajamas. The Christmas tree is up. We got that white elephant thing coming up. So I think around that time, usually around like the middle of the month, I start to really feel it. You know what I mean?
Not playing Christmas music yet.
We played it while we put the tree up, but you know, I don't really play Christmas music myself until like Christmas Eve, like a couple of days before. I'll really start.
Christmas week is when you're in.
Yeah, Christmas week. I'm always in. I'll be watching Christmas movies all month, but like Christmas music and stuff, it's really just like for a couple of days. That shit gets old really fast.
No,
there's only a couple Christmas bangers. Like there's only like
Mariah Carey.
I mean, you gotta play it, but
you gotta play it,
but it's not my favorite.
I've been listening to this one with Gwen Stefani. It says "Cheer for the Elves." It's been stuck in my head.
Never heard of it.
It's so short.
Never heard of it.
Oh, it's so good.
I like that one. This Christmas, that one. That one's fire. That one's fire. And then my mom had. She used to play the song by Aaron Neville, and we used to make fun of it all the time. We hated it so much as kids. We found the CD and hid it. And then I felt really bad about it, and I bought her a new one.
Why? What happened to the old one? Why don't you just give it back?
We stuck it in between underneath, like you know how there's a couch cushion and then there's like the brown part of like where the springs are?
Yeah.
And we opened like a slit and put it in the brown part so she couldn't find it. So we didn't have to hear it. Because all December she'd play it. All month she'd just play it. And then she told us that our grandpa used to play it all the time. That's why she's playing now. I was like, well, now I feel like a fucking piece of shit. Okay. And I bought her a new one. And now I really like the song. I really like the you know, because you think about like, because when I hear it, I think about like the Christmas of, you know, when I was a kid and shit. But before I
went to Coronado parade. Christmas parade, yeah. Christmas parade last night.
What? There's a parade in Coronado?
See, you said the same thing I said. Really? December 1st, yep. It was okay. It was okay. It's just local guys, old fire truck. They put a lot of BMW buses they surrounded the owners. They surrounded with Christmas lights. And what was cool is that they opened up the side door, kind of like if you had a van.
Yeah.
And people were sitting down. They're waving at you all the time. It was pretty cool.
Like a drive-by.
Yeah, it was a drive-by.
Yeah.
Yeah, just without the guns.
Yeah.
But it was only a 30-minute parade, though. Okay. But it's like, that's like, you know, I don't want something too long. I'm not here for the Macy's parade. Right. Although I like the Macy's parade, but, you know, I'm not there to... You know, I don't want to sit and stand for 2 hours. Like, all right, here's a big Snoopy. By the way, there's no floats.
Okay.
So, you know.
I mean, so what I don't get, what is it? It's just like dudes with their Ford Explorer with lights on it? Like, what is it?
Yeah, pretty much. City officials, school bands, they're playing. They're playing their music.
I got talked into going to, I guess there's a boat parade that happens. You know, I got talked to a boat parade. They're like, it's fucking amazing. Everybody gets their boats, and it's like all these Christmas. I was like, well, I love Christmas, and who doesn't like boats, right? We sit there for hours for these boats to come, and they keep coming. Like the boats keep slowly creaking in, and I'm like, that boat was that was lame. Yeah. What? And then the next boat, just as lame. And they're like, nah, the really good boats are coming now. The really good boats had like SpongeBob with like. A Santa hat. I'm like, all right, well.
Ignore the screen. But did you have something else you wanted to bring up?
Well, before we got to Christmas, I was going to ask you guys how your Thanksgiving was.
That's actually, that's sorry.
He jumped the gun.
We skipped the gun.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Mine was good. Anytime you can get my family together and it's peaceful and no one gets fucking shit-faced and ruins Thanksgiving.
Let me ask you something about that. When I was a kid, I felt like my family was way more peaceful. And now we're all very confrontational. What is that? So is it because the kids are older and now we're just like...
So I think that when you're a kid, you're in your own little world. So I had a weird experience. My sister's kids are like old enough to run around, and like my cousins have kids that are all between like 2 and like 7. So there's just a train of kids just screaming, running laps around the house. And I'm like, oh, they don't know that they're in the fucking, this is the golden part of your life, you know? And I think like, for me, I always love Christmas because like I have a bunch of cousins. So like it was super fun. Like we get a full football game. We would be either like all watch football or just like fuck around, you know. Like now I'm helping. Now I am the help during Thanksgiving. Like
help shit. You're better than me.
Dude. Well, I think I have all my other siblings suck, and they like to kick it on Thanksgiving. They're better now, and like I think it was 2 years ago. My mom and me after my dad died basically started doing Thanksgiving dinner because that was his thing. So after like he died, I was like, oh, I'm gonna help her out. And then like 5 years go by, and after the 5th Thanksgiving, I was like, Mom, we're gonna make these lazy assholes work for us too. I was like, Uncle blah blah blah, you got the mashed potatoes. Uncle yada yada, you got fucking corn, and you got pumpkin pies. And like, it was a shock to the family system because they're used to my mom doing fucking everything.
Yeah, that's how my mom was. She was slaving, man.
And it's tough seeing your mom like that too,
dude. And she was like doing like a limp. Like, Mom, sit down. Goddamn.
I'm sure you caught a tongue lashing stray.
I was 6 tequila shots deep. I ain't give a fuck. Say whatever you want. I'm done. Yeah, mine was good as well. They made a ton of food. I was like the 2-3 plate champ back in the day. 1 plate now.
Hey,
1 plate king.
He doesn't know what button to push.
Yeah,
I'm just so. Yeah, one. But you know what? The plate was full. It was full. It had everything
so you just
on
stacked
it.
the first plate.
Yeah, but like I said, I was a 2-3 plate champ.
What's your plate look like? What's on your plate?
Dude, she had everything. So I had mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, greens, turkey, ham, roast, stuffing. There's bread. I'm forgetting something.
Did you say turkey?
Yeah, turkey.
Oh, okay.
Turkey, ham, and she made a roast. So I just had, here's this section, here's this, and it's all, and then the gravy's on the other side. You take the gravy and you just like, fuck it.
3 animals died for me.
Oh yeah, yeah. And then like, so when I was done with that 1 plate, I fucking unbuckled my shit and then laid on the couch there watching football, and they're like, "Fuck the Seahawks!" Blah, blah, blah. I'm knocked out. Great, it was great though. It was good.
Nice.
Good Thanksgiving. Good Thanksgiving.
It was great to see Jabril came. I like to see what.
Jabril gets
What?
This nigga Jabril. Jabril's my cousin for everybody listening. I love him to death, but I want to like. You ever seen Homer choke his son?
Yeah,
that's how Jabril be getting it, man. He shows up late all the time. We told him 4:00. Guess what time Jabril shows up? 6:30 ish. We all ate. We're full.
That sounds about right.
You guys prayed without Jabril?
We don't. I don't think we prayed.
Oh, okay.
We're not. I don't know why. We're not a family that prays. I don't know why. We probably should be. We don't. Well, I don't know why we don't.
Yeah.
All good.
By the time he gets there, though, it's like everybody's done. Like
people are leaving.
Not leaving, but it's
it's dying down.
I got about an hour or 2 hours left because I want to get back home to San Diego. I'm trying to get back home.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, but I'm like, why do you do this all the time? I told you guys he was late to my grandma's funeral. Like this nigga don't it's late to everything. So I'm just like, I don't understand why. If you hear a time, why can't you just plan it the day before? I don't understand how hard that is. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I get being late to some things, but like he's like drastically late. I don't even know why we're talking about this. Yeah. Anyways,
do you think it's because he's always doing maybe a little too much?
I think he's a content creator that stays up till 5 a.m. He's passionate about what he does, and but I just think some days you gotta it's family time.
Yeah,
I
feel
it's family time.
I was exceptionally happy to see that your brother. Wherever see you and your brother together, it's always a good time. Yeah. Happy to hear he's willing to come on.
Oh, yeah, a lot of bleeps are going to be on that episode. He's a crazy person. He's crazy. He's literally crazy. I think he's like there's a screw loose in there, but he's like a crazy where like he's not going to hurt me, but everybody else. Hey man,
gotcha.
Watch what you say.
We don't have the intro, so we're just taking a chance. A hip hop Christmas. Here we go. are listening to the Random Gold, the Golden Podcast, the podcast that sees gold. So, Treasy, I forgot the song. Okay, we're not replacing with this trash.
No,
okay?
I was saving that for the 15th episode or the 16th. I mean,
okay,
yeah, closer to Christmas.
Yeah.
The Halloween or the Christmas special. I almost.
Yeah.
Keeson King. What's up, folks?
What's
That's
up?
good, guys.
What happened to Black Friday? What happened to it?
The internet.
I think the internet, Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart. You don't need to go anymore.
But were there even any good sales on the internet?
Yeah.
Like Cyber Monday, was there any? I feel like this year felt very
Dry when it came
like
to Black
nobody gave a fuck about anything. Like usually
certainly-
people are texting me like, "Yo, man, this TV is fucking like $400."
Wow.
It's crazy. That's how I got last year. I was chilling at my mom's house playing the game. They're like, "Oh, you should get this TV. Look at blah blah blah." I was like, "No, I'm not getting a TV. I'm good. Go back to playing the game." I'm like, "Fuck." Get on there and go buy a TV. Because now it's in my head. I can't get it out of my head now. I'm just thinking like a new TV would be fucking.
We're all broke. Credit cards are maxed out.
Dude.
We need help, Joe.
One's of the big push is that your PS5 like downscaled because
That was the main because I'm playing on my mom's TV,
Right.
And she has a not fully HDR
Yeah.
70, just a nice thing when I'm playing on it. And I'm like, well, if I don't buy it now, I have to go back and play this on my shitty ass LG TV.
says, "Oh, sorry, your TV's trash."
Your
We'll
TV's
just-
we're just gonna scale it down just a little bit because your TV is fucking sucks dick. Yeah,
I think everyone has enough shit. I don't think we need any more shit. What shit do we need? What shit that's out there that we need that's like, oh, that'd be great. I don't know. 4K. Oh, let me get 5K.
like I need a new phone, but I don't want to get like look, it's all cracking. But I'm like at the point where it's like,
because
why?
you go raw.
Well, I mean, yeah, I do. But what I was saying is because like this new update is fucking my phone up. Oh wow. It's made my phone worse. Like it changed a bunch of features. It makes it slower. I don't know, man. But what I was gonna ask is like, why? But why is Black Friday? Why is it all of a sudden the stores don't give a fuck anymore? Like why don't you want the people to come in and clear your inventory? Like I don't understand. They were doing shit where I don't know if you guys saw it on the internet where they were saying there's a Black Friday sales like new TV $399, but if you pull the tag up, it has it's $399 is their original price. They're trying to scam people.
But it says $3.99 was $4.99. That it says was though.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
I remember back in the day, my family used to get up at 5 a.m. to go to the outlets in Chula Vista.
Yeah.
Because like there used to be crazy sales, like awesome stuff for like clothes and whatnot. And like it makes sense if you're going to buy stuff for the holidays. But like I doubt it now. Like I just don't see companies, especially storefront companies, wanting
do they not profit off Black Friday? Maybe that's why. Maybe
that's probably a huge thing. And most storefronts are struggling right now. We've definitely talked about that. Yeah, just because the internet is taking over, and Jeff Bezos has the convenience button. Like you could either go out and rough it and get stabbed for a fucking Furby, or you could just buy it off at home while you're on your ass.
Literally,
you know?
every time, like Target used to be that was my place. I fucking love Target. But now, if I need something from Target, I'm like, I'll just order it off Amazon. It'll be here tomorrow. Why am I don't need to fucking deal with people in Target. For what? For what? For what? For what?
Are you anti-Walmart?
I've always hated Walmart. That's true.
No.
I always hated Walmart.
Oh man,
It's the same store as Target. Why do you hate Walmart?
no, don't.
Are you?
No, here. You just.
Where is it?
Here we go.
Where's the?
Here we
That's treason. That's treason.
No fuck. No. Target is sophisticated.
How?
Walmart is for the ghettos of ghetto. Okay. Have you go to the Walmart on Arrow Drive? Go to that one, and then go to the Target Superstore on Balboa.
And the one on Arrow Drive used to be a real good one.
Oh yeah,
it got worse.
Oh, it's
So do you go to Target to avoid ghetto people? Because I think that's the only reason Target has business.
niggas bait me. Yes, that's that people who don't know how to act go to Walmart. Okay, unsavory human beings go to Walmart.
Yeah.
right? But now it's starting to bleed over into Target because I pick up a lot of video games at Target. I do, like, you could buy it and then they'll have it at the guest service in like an hour or whatever. And when I'm there's this one lady at the Target and she was standing in front of me and she kept like, she had all these clothes, right? She got them from multiple different stores. She didn't know what she got from Target. So the guy has to like scan in each one. I'm like, what kind of fucking poor people shit is it? What is this? Like, what is this? And then like if he was scanning, he's like, well, this is not ours. She would argue with him.
Oh God.
He works here, lady. He doesn't give a fuck. He's just telling you it does. This is not my system. I don't have it. We're going on a rant. Okay, this is about Black Friday. I don't want to get pissed off.
I just wanted to bring up that Target point because everyone wanted to ask that question for a while.
Wait, so you don't agree? Like you?
I think it's the same thing. I'll just deal with fucking crazy people though. I can deal with a Hispanic man with a hatchet running through a aisle.
But why if you don't have to?
Because I don't want to pay a non-white surcharge. It's literally just like a surcharge not to deal with ghetto people.
You're paying a convenience fee. Okay?
A convenience fee?
Yeah, you're paying to not be fucking irritated and not have to potentially sock somebody in the face.
You don't want to deal with the methed out woman in a Pittsburgh Steelers sweater and pajama pants?
It's why I don't shop at Food for Less. It's a little bit cheaper. But have you fucking been to Food for Less?
I have. I'm a Food for Less child. I grew
so
up.
was I. So was I. My mama
up.
took that's all her grocery shopping at Food for Less. So that's how I fucking know. But will you catch me in a Food for Less now? Fuck no. Absolutely not. No.
You're at a point in your life where you don't got to deal with it. You'll pay the extra.
I'm not doing
5-10%.
I don't want to be asked for, hey, you got some change? Like, no, get the fuck away from me. I don't got shit for you. What the fuck was that? Where do we want to start today? Where we want to go?
I got a good topic to start.
Sure.
All right, you're driving on the freeway. Who do you hate the most? Tesla drivers?
Tesla.
BMW drivers or motorcycles in general?
Tesla.
They're the worst drivers, right?
Tesla. Fuck. If you have a Tesla, let's just throw hands right away. I don't know what it is about Tesla drivers. They feel like they drive like they're the only people on the road, and I want to ram into their car and have them fly off the freeway. I absolutely despise Tesla drivers. They'll be in the fast lane going this. They're in the front and they're blocking like 5 or 6 cars. There's so many times where I swerve around them and give them the bird. I pray you see me giving you the fucking finger. Like Tesla 1000%, 1000%. You know how many lights I've missed, left turns because they're going too slow. Oh my! And then if you look in their car, every time they're looking at that stupid screen in the middle. Drive your fucking. Oh my god, fuck Tesla,
bro.
drivers.
But their car comes with an iPad.
Drew, you better never get a Tesla, bro, because we're gonna have to throw hands right then and there. We've
been in one. We had a good time.
Well, that's because you hit the fucking what's that button? I have that video still.
Yeah, so do I.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll have to clip it in there.
I'll look at it.
Yeah. What's that button where you're not supposed? He said, and the guy said, "Don't." Yeah. He's like, "Don't press this button." And Drew's like, "No, we're just gonna take it up and down the street." Second, we got this. Shit was crazy. Yeah, they don't drive like that at all. Yeah, Tesla for sure. What
I have a prejudice against motorcycle people in general.
Why?
Because I not all motorcycle people, but like I've seen guys like doing the fucking T on the freeway. And I'm like, bro, get the fuck away from me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like doing wheelies on the freeway. Like, dog, like you're risking everyone's life to get your little adrenaline rush in. Like,
I mean, it's that's their prerogative. I don't give a fuck. The only time I hate a motorcycle driver is when I'm stuck in traffic and they're like, fuck you.
It used to be Beamer drivers.
Yeah, they used to be number one.
It used to be number one.
They used to be number one.
They held that title for years.
I feel like all the people traded in their Beamers for a Tesla, and now those pieces of shit are in that car.
Bingo.
The Cybertruck. Did you guys see the little Cybertruck?
Yeah, it's out in the world. Yeah, we actually played I I don't know if you made a clip of it yet, Joaquin. Did you?
About what?
The Cybertruck that couldn't go up the hill.
No, I haven't yet.
Wait,
No.
what?
Yeah.
Wait. Is this the same when he said the window's indestructible and then he hit it and the window broke?
Well, yeah, but to be fair, he was saying like, oh, it doesn't make sense because you hit the body. You hit the body with the sledgehammer first, and then you did the ball, and it got to damage it. But you saw Joe Rogan try to hit it with an arrow, and it didn't go through. You know,
Arrow.
arrows are wild, man.
Wasn't he like trying to prove recently that that it's what's it called?
Oh, look at these gems right here, man.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, look at these gems. Must be in my dude. Look how buff I am.
I have it in my phone. I still have it.
Oh, why don't you share it then?
Well,
Go ahead and share it when you get a chance. No big deal.
yeah.
But yeah, are you gonna get a Cybertruck?
Who?
You.
What did we just talk about Tesla?
Well, yeah.
I can't beat my own ass. So no Tesla.
You've never watched Fight Club? You can beat your own.
I love
you can beat
Fight
your own
Club.
ass.
Fight Club is one of those movies where I've said it before. When it was over, I was like, my mind was just like, what the fuck did I just watch? It was like, I couldn't process what I just watched. It blew my mind that bad. I had a question for you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot.
Why aren't women named after their mothers? You know how men are always named after their fathers. Why aren't women named after their mothers? Why aren't there like Carrie Juniors or like Rebecca Juniors?
So I think names get passed down sometimes, but they don't use the junior. That is a good point. It probably has to do with like surnames, like the fact that the male name gets passed down. That's probably why you get like a junior or a third.
So it's just like a culture thing.
I think it's a culture thing.
Are you okay with your wife wanting to do
If I had like
if you were married, you're okay with a junior of the same name as your wife?
it'd be a little weird, but if she was really adamant about it, I'd be like, okay, like, all right.
I feel like what they do commonly is that they name it after someone else that they're related to. Like you're named after your grandmother.
Yeah.
Or your aunt, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see how that could work out.
That makes sense. I know this.
You got any topics, King?
Yeah. So, all right, this is a good one. So there's a little bit of so J-Lo and Ben Affleck have been having problems lately. You hear
J-Lo
about?
looks like a. Let me not.
She looks like a what?
No.
Okay, I'm not going to bait you, but they're having relationship problems.
They look like that she drove a Tesla.
Oh, fuck!
when you nut, she keeps it.
Yeah, that was a good day. I sent you another one. I don't know if you.
That's
got
back when the chin strap was in.
Oh yeah, I still do it. It's just crazy right now.
We got the random gold in the Tesla, baby.
That's fire. Super fire.
Fuck Tesla. I'm sorry. What were you?
So
J-Lo and Ben Affleck.
J-Lo and Ben Affleck are having issues. So I guess that per a Hollywood source, she hates driving and feels much safer riding shotgun. From J-Lo's point of view, it's her man's duty to get her from place to place safely. And they're saying that Ben is getting tired of being her chauffeur.
She sounds annoying, man. I don't like.
I can be a passenger prince.
Yeah.
I
actually prefer it. Let me sit in the passenger seat. Yeah. You drive.
It's nice.
I'm chilling.
It's really nice.
I got the music. I'll play the music.
After like a long week and like she wants to go do something, it's very, very nice to get ridden and to drive passenger seat.
Bro. Because you can just sit there in silence. You can sit there in silence while because they're just going to keep talking. And then, you just be like, yeah. 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 And you retain all the information. But yeah, J-Lo, hey, listen. J-Lo is, all right, listen. J-Lo is, I just feel like she's gone from, I don't want to talk about J-Lo. I don't know anything about J-Lo. I just go by what I see. Looks like It looks like they're trying to make it work again. It doesn't sound like it's working again. It sounds like he's getting irritated, you know? And I wonder what made him go back. He had Ana de Armas. What is he doing? What are you doing?
Fumbling the bag.
But you know what? You know what this tells me? You could be the baddest chick on the planet, and she's still gonna get on some dude's nerves.
Dude,
at the end of the day, she's gonna get on some dude's nerve at some point. And that's why, fellas, that's what I'm telling you. Like, if you got a good one, just stick with it, because any woman is gonna get on your fucking nerves. It doesn't matter if she's the coolest chick on the planet. At some point, you're gonna want to strangle her. Okay, don't actually do it. Don't actually do it. But and vice versa. She probably thinks you're really cool, and at some point, you're going to irritate her to her fucking core. Okay.
What's that old saying? For every beautiful woman, there's a man out in the world that can't fucking
sick
stand
of her shit. Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
That used to be a good pickup line. Like, hey, you're obviously beautiful, but why do you suck? Like, what's your worst? Like, what's the thing that like you're actually somewhere you're annoying?
That's why I asked, like, when you see a beautiful woman or a beautiful man, what is your first thought? Like, what? Why does nobody want to deal with your shit?
Yeah.
What is happening where nobody wants to deal with you? What did you do?
Yeah.
What do you do?
Yep.
Anyways, yeah. I got another topic for y'all.
Go for it.
So there was a wrestling pay-per-view last weekend. It was Survivor Series. Okay. Wrestling is as popular, if not, it's probably at the biggest peak I've seen probably since the early 2000s, maybe like late 1990s. It's fucking crazy. And the only reason I bring this up is because I just love to see that something that I've loved since I was a little kid being as popular as it is, and people able to suspend their belief and just enjoy it for what it is. And last week at Survivor Series, CM Punk came back, and it was fucking crazy. Like, I was screaming at my TV. I was like, no fucking way. Because if people don't know the CM Punk story, he had a very volatile relationship with WWE, and he left on very bad terms. It was so bad they fired him on his wedding day. Okay,
fuck, dude.
Horrible. Okay,
was this Vince's doing?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Vince is the fucking man, bro.
Yeah, Vince don't fucking play.
Yeah.
Vince don't play. So I just wanted to say I'm very happy on how popular wrestling is. It's a sport that it doesn't take much to appreciate, but like the people who don't watch it, they have such a weird like disdain for it when they've never even. It's like because we were watching it with Javi's brother, and he was like, "This whack ass, fake ass wrestling shit," blah 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 blah. By the end of it, he wasn't saying none of that. It was fucking sick.
Yeah.
We were, they were doing the War Games match. It was fucking sick. Like, one of the guys got thrown off the fucking cage. Randy Orton hit the arcade. It was fucking sick. Wrestling is fucking sick.
It's really good to have on the background while you're partying and kicking it with the homies. Yeah, it really is. Yeah.
We were eating pizza, fucking getting wasted and watching. It was a good ass fucking time. And I can't wait for WrestleMania. I think I'm really considering having a WrestleMania party. I haven't had that in like over a decade. Did you ever go to my WrestleMania? I don't think I invited him because he doesn't watch wrestling. But I used to throw WrestleMania parties at my house because wrestling was fucking sick. I'm really considering doing that again because with CM Punk being back, they have two really good main events with Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns, and then they have another good one with CM Punk and whoever.
Do they still do it in the summer?
They do it in the spring. It's like in March, April.
I got 20 on that. I'll go.
Oh
yeah. I'll go.
Dude, it's a 2-day event, so I'll probably just do the Sunday, like the main show. But yeah, that's it. Anyways, so
I could tell a lot of people were really happy with CM Punk coming back because I posted that Cult of Personality song on my notes.
Yeah.
And so many people DM me like, yo, that was crazy. He came back. And I was like, what are you talking about? I just like this song.
Yeah, he came back.
And they were like, no, I'm fucking stoked about CM Punk coming back. And I was like, damn, I guess it really is a big fucking deal for him to come back.
Dude, he talks so much shit. He had such a bad exit with them that it was like one of those, like, they were in his hometown. You were thinking it. So this is how they played it. Like, They were in the Chicago, where his hometown. Everybody was like, well, he could be there, but it's very unlikely, right? There was a mystery. They didn't know who was going to be their last guy for the War Games. Ended up being Randy Orton. So they're like, yeah, that makes sense. It's Randy Orton. We're still happy that Randy Orton came back. That's cool. It was a great show, blah, blah, blah. They pans out, okay? It pans out. They show the logo like it's about to go off air, and then that fucking the co-personality, and it just went fucking crazy. It was great. It's great. It's great.
So there's a lot of speculation.
Well, yeah, because it's in Chicago. So you're like, he's a free agent. He could show up, but he had such a bad exit with them.
They're like, there's no way.
Yeah, like, why would they want to work with it? They don't need it. Like I said, WWE's at the highest. They're making billions of dollars. They don't need him, right? They don't need him. So that
But strike when the fire is hot, though. That's a good move.
Give them what the people want. Give them what the people want.
That was good.
Triple H understands, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's like, dude, if we got this ember rolling, throw some gas on it.
Yeah.
Why not?
Yeah.
Give the fans what they want.
Give them what they want.
Yeah.
We're as hot as we're ever going to be. So just strike while the fire's hot. Yeah. I agree.
It's the hottest I can remember in the last 10 years since Lesnar was basically on top, right?
Even when Lesnar came back and he was destroying everybody, it wasn't that popular.
Damn.
Because the booking was not that good. The stories weren't that good. It's the Roman Reigns with the bloodline and Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins, all these guys that they have right now. This shit is as hot as it's ever fucking been. I can't wait to go see them in January.
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna see them live?
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah, super cool. Yeah, live it's way different. It's way cool. Fuck yeah. That's dope.
It's New Year's Day though, so it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough because I'm gonna be fucked up. I only got like 2 more topics. Do you want to go to the Bob Iger? Do you have the Bob Iger stuff up?
Yeah. So if you guys didn't know, there's a new Godzilla movie out.
Hey.
It's so
We going?
Drew looks unenthused.
Drew, we going? Yeah. Let people know. Are we going?
Yeah.
I'll buy her tickets. Don't worry about it.
So Godzilla -1 costs around 1/15 of the production budget of the Marvels and is one of the best looking disaster movies this person's ever seen on Twitter. We are absolutely rinsed when it comes to making these kind of movies. And one of the top comments is, we all know what Hollywood accounting means, but I don't think we quite understand the scale. This movie radicalized me. Marvel movies are money laundering schemes.
Yeah.
And I actually believe him because like you have all these, you ever see a movie and there's like celebrity producers?
No.
You've never seen that? Like where Leonardo gets a producing credit.
Yeah.
Or like other big name actors get producing credits. They ain't doing shit.
Yeah.
They ain't fucking working on production. They ain't working on budget. They ain't fucking doing paperwork. They're not making calls and shit. They're getting their name put on and they're getting cut a check so that their name can be on the production to elevate the movie.
But when does that ever work?
Yeah, exactly.
When does it ever work?
Yeah.
Tell that to Bob Iger, man. He's gonna keep beating this dead fucking horse until like they're rinsed, man. I actually agree with that, and I'm glad the numbers have shown them that like people aren't gonna fall for this shit. Like I sent you a.
It's such a shame, man. Bob had such a good reputation for all the hard work that he did to bring Disney where it's at now by all these big acquisitions.
Yes,
with Pixar. With
Star Wars,
Marvel, with 21st Century Fox.
Yep,
he did so much good work, and now he's getting shitted on.
Yeah,
he was respected by a lot of people.
Yes,
it's insane to see what's happening now.
Do you guys think it's over? Because I don't. They have too many.
I don't, but they have a lot of work to do.
Oh, they have. Oh,
yes.
Dude.
I mean, he was in retirement when they brought him back.
Yeah.
He did. If he just sail off to the sunset, I'll say, I got to tell you this. Mm-hmm. You're a hell of a type of individual to come back, and he's fucking loaded of cash.
He doesn't have to come back.
He did not have to come back. Just to come back to get scrutinized. Yeah, I understand he's getting a lot of crap, and I don't agree with everything he's saying, but, props to him for being willing to go into the fire den and get the lumps that he's getting in now.
So
he did not have to go back into a crapshoot.
Yeah.
He left it when it was at its pinnacle, and now they're like, "All right, let's just play in the sandbox that Bob made. Let's just go ahead and just throw this chunk over there and throw that over there and pour some gasoline on it. It's Disney. It's a machine. We're not gonna. There's no way Disney can fail." Hey, what happened?
Yeah. That's literally we have these major properties. We can just throw shit at the wall and he'll stick. Doesn't matter what we put out. Just call it Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
It fucking sucks, but just put it out there.
Yeah.
And people will watch it. We watched it, but
Yeah.
you're really
We're
pissing
taking
people.
tallies.
Yeah, oh yeah. Obi-Wan was really when I started going, you know what? I'm getting sick of this shit. Because it wasn't just bad. It was like just not good. Besides like 2 episodes.
Sure.
Just not good.
Yeah.
One of the things that they said they're going to do to make it better is they're going to actually release less movies and less TV, which I think is a good thing because they saturated the market.
Yep.
They definitely took the quality out of where it is.
Yep.
And now they're just like, here's a B- C+ show,
Yep.
B- C+
Yep.
show.
Yep.
When like Star Wars needs to be an A, Marvel needs to be an A.
Yep. Yep.
And I think Bob Iger says the creators at Disney have lost their sight of what their job should be: entertainment first, not messages. And I think he hit that on the button too.
Listen. Yeah, so how did you feel about that one?
I think he's on point. I think people want freaking good stories, man. Like, you're a follower of anime. Do you give a fuck if the anime characters are white or black?
No. That stuff.
You care if they're good characters and good
You
stories.
shouldn't. So I remember when the race swap thing, I remember when it first being a big deal was when the Fantastic Four swapped the Johnny Blaze guy for Michael B. Jordan. And people were pissed. I was like, why do you care? Who cares? Right? Mm-hmm. Right?
Yeah.
Because I didn't understand. They were just doing this it's just to like, oh, look, there's a black guy in here. Come watch it. There's a black guy in it. See, he's black. It's cool.
I still have yet to see that Fantastic Four.
I've never watched it.
I heard it's awful.
I heard it's really atrocious, right? So, but now it gets to a point where even for me, I remember they tried to say like Superman was going to be Michael B. Jordan. I'm like, what are we doing? Why are we doing this? Why are you like what? I don't understand. Like, why are you making him black just because? Does it make sense in the story? If it doesn't, why are you doing it?
I also think that falls into Disney and Marvel and all of them needing to create newer stories, create new stories, like, look how they didn't make Spider-Man black. They created a black and Latino character within the story and made him the hero.
And that's why people love Miles. People
fucking love
Miles. They love. I wouldn't say they love him just as much as Peter Parker, but give it 10 years.
Oh yeah,
people will love Miles just as much as Peter Parker.
Because all the kids that have seen these new Spider-Verse movies are going to be adults.
Exactly.
And then they're going to
be like, my Spider-Man is Miles Morales.
Exactly.
Not
Exactly.
fucking Peter Parker.
Yeah, because the last two Spider-Verse movies have been amazing. Fire movies. Absolute fire movies.
Into the Spider-Verse is the best superhero movie ever made. Better than Endgame. It's better than Infinity War.
Whoa. Okay, calm down there.
It's better
than Infinity War.
Into the Spider-Verse is the best superhero movie ever made. It's better than The Dark Knight.
It's a really easy watch. Like, you start that movie, you're like locked in.
Think of all the origin stories you can think of. Into the Spider-Verse is better than all of them. 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 It takes everything that you like about an origin story and just does it way better.
I like Into the Spider-Verse. I do.
Batman Begins
but
better.
not better than Infinity War. I mean, let's
It's better than Infinity War.
Infinity War isn't an origin story, I believe.
No. So I still stand that it's the best superhero movie ever made.
Right.
That's just.
I understand.
This is me.
I personally like Infinity War because that's just a movie that like really just sits in my mind. Like, the end of that movie fucked me up so bad.
Yeah.
And just seeing the bad guy win, like, for me, that's like my Empire Strikes Back moment.
Yeah.
Like, I wasn't alive in the 70s when Empire Strikes Back, but then you're like, yo, Darth Vader just slayed these fools and sent them into hiding with like their tails tucked in between their legs. Like
I
love that.
I think the only reason it didn't hit as hard for me is because this is just my movie brain. For Infinity War, I was like, well, if there's 2 parts, they can't win in the first one.
Yeah.
That's where my brain went.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was the way they did it was not what I expected. But I expected them to lose.
Yeah.
I'm like, they can't win in the first one because then how do you do a part 2? It doesn't make any sense.
especially because Black Panther was on such a high, and when I saw him go, I was like,
same with Peter Parker. You're like, Spider-Man?
I know.
I don't feel too good.
Yeah.
Fade away, little nigga. Fade away, little nigga. Fade away.
What about Across Spider-Verse?
It's a good movie, but they're just building on what we already knew. So it's good, but it wasn't like Dark Knight. Like Batman Begins is like is a decent movie, but then Dark Knight fucking takes it up to a 10. Like it just cranks it up. Across Spider-Verse to me didn't do that. It just we haven't
Did
established.
it crank it at all? Did it get a little crank? No crank?
I feel like at the end it starts getting cranked up, but
I felt like they left meat on the bone to hopefully close it hard on the third.
we got to see how the second one really depends on how they end it.
Yes.
It really depends. It can either really elevate it or it can fuck it up. And be like, you didn't need to do. You could have did this all in the second one. You fucked it up. We're getting off topic.
Sure.
Bob Iger has said, back to that topic. Bob Iger said, he said he adds that stories infused with positive messages for the world can be great, but that shouldn't be the primary job. I agree with him 1000%. Like. I remember when you go to a Disney movie, you expect it to be a positive message, but it just seems like now it's just like you have to inclusion and it's like, dude, like when I go to see Coco, I'm not expecting to be included in that movie. I'm going to see Up. I'm not like, where's the black people? Where's the black people in Up? I'm just going to see a movie.
There are people that do think like that, though.
But that's insane, and you need to stop. There's
Not all stories have all that.
Like when I go to see Black Klansman or not Black Klansman. What's the movie? That movie was good too, though.
Yeah, I like Black Klansman.
No. What was the one with fuck?
The one that you
Really
had me.
good-
The one that you
yeah.
had me go see.
You know what I'm talking about?
Black Messiah.
The Black Messiah.
Judas and the Black Messiah is great.
Judas and the Black Messiah. I'm not looking for like, where's the Hispanics in this movie? It's called fucking Judas and the Black Messiah. It's about the fucking Black Panthers, right? Mm-hmm. They're telling a story. That's what matters.
I think a good example of having a great message behind it was I saw The Incredibles 2 weeks ago.
Great movie.
And like as an adult watching it, it was different because I was like, man, I need to be honest with my girl. Like that, like that was the message in it, you know, because like Mr. Incredible lies behind his wife's back and like creates all these issues when all he had to do is just be honest with her, you know, and like half of the movie wouldn't have even happened, you know. But like I thought as an adult, I was like, oh, I was talking to my girl about it. I was like, this is an anti-cheating movie. I was like, this is supposed to hit.
I was
like, this is supposed to hit the dad who's watching it with his kids and be like, man, maybe I should stop fucking fooling around a little bit, you know?
You know, I just, I don't know where Disney lost its way, man. Literally on my Facebook, like memories, I had put, just went to go see Tangled. It just shows you're never too old for a Disney movie. I was like, well, this age really poorly. Disney movies are fucking terrible. The last good Disney movie I saw was Coco. Seriously, like
Coco's good.
And
I'll have to give it a try.
I was crying like a little. I was crying.
I'll give it a try.
Crying like if you can do that to me, dude. It's such a good movie. Like, that's like top 5 for me.
Wow.
Cool. Coco, dude. That movie
I'll give it a gander.
That movie.
It's fun.
I like Disney films. Mm-hmm. Disney films are great.
Well, they suck now. They're not that good. Because when I saw Inside Out, I know people like that movie. I didn't really care for it.
There's a following.
Is that the
for
one with the
it.
germs? Like the
No, it's the one like the emotions in your head.
Yeah, it's like 4 of them, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
They're not germs. It's not Osmosis Jones.
That doesn't get Osmosis Jones.
That one that Pixar that came out during COVID, I really liked the one where the black guy dies. He's a jazz player.
I liked it, but I was like, this movie's really dark for kids.
It was
It's
dark.
really heavy.
It was heavy.
We talked about it on the
Spirit?
podcast. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really heavy.
It was very heavy.
It's heavy, but we need heavy Disney films.
Not for kids.
Fuck them.
Bro, Bambi's mom dies in the first 5 minutes of the
This whole movie is...
Simba's dad, dude, off
I
a cliff.
know, but that's like in the beginning, and then you move on to like, the circle of life, all the good shit. Like, you know what I mean?
I thought you really liked Spirit.
I did like the movie. I was just like, if I had a kid,
You wouldn't let him see Spirit.
It's not that I would let him watch it, but I would be like, how do I explain all this crazy death shit to him? Like, I don't want to have to explain this. He's like 7 years old.
So one day, son, you might see a black screen forever.
No, he's gonna think he's gonna turn into a little fucking gumdrop or whatever they turned
Spirit.
into.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Spirit. It was called Spirit. Yeah.
Yeah. It was a good movie. I liked it. I just thought it was a little heavy.
I like that. Yeah, I like that there was a film that took a different approach. That's what
like
we need.
Coco deals with the same thing.
Does it?
Like, yeah, but it's like the spirit of the dead or whatever. Yeah. So it just deals with it in a more. It just felt more kid friendly in Coco.
But kids do experience death in their life. Sadly, sometimes, and like sometimes they might need some help explaining that shit.
I think I'm just like I got like an overprotective brain, like parent brain, even though I'm not a parent. Like there's just some things I don't want to have to explain. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're just not ready yet. You'll learn. You'll learn to explain it.
There you go.
You're just not there yet.
There you go.
Until then, you have Spirit.
You up?
You up? Sure. The only
You guys, yeah. Come on.
I was thinking of-
we already talked about it, man.
Yeah.
Your manhood status. Keep it to yourself.
My bad.
It's early, y'all. It's really early.
Yeah.
So the last thing I really got is music has been really in a lull for me lately. I'd say in the past maybe 2 years, music has been really just not great for me right now. But recently, I found these two artists. One's a band. The first one it's a band. It's Sleep Theory, and they're like doing this like old school like they kind of sound like Linkin Park and like old school like rock music. And I really.
Don't mind this.
I'm like, what are you looking up?
Yeah.
And I just really like that they put out an EP. And every song I'm like, dude, this shit's a fucking banger, man.
Wow.
The singer, he's really good, and just like it just sounds great. The music, and everybody I've sent it to, all my friends that I know that listened to that shit back in the day, everybody's like, yeah, this is fucking heat. This is fucking fire. So I'm really excited for them, and I hope they do some good things. And if you're into like old school like Linkin Park and Trapped and all that shit like that, you guys know what I'm talking about. Like that old school like. It's crazy. It's old school now, but that old like rock that you listen to a kid, they're kind of doing it like perfectly. All right, now there's this other artist that I just discovered. Okay, he was on Drake's album. His name is Tizo Touchdown. Right. The two songs on Drake's album that he's on, I was like, man, this guy's voice is crazy. Like his voice is really good. Typically, though. When there's an artist featured on something and I go listen to their body of work, it's trash every time. I don't know why that is. I don't know. But this time...
Radio Fivio Foreign.
Fivio Foreign. Yeah, Fivio Foreign. That's a good example. That's a very good example. He's really good on features. He fucking smokes it. You go listen to the album, you're like...
This ain't for me.
This is boring as shit. I'm done. This Tizo Touchdown guy, I was like, you know what? Let me just look into it. I like hearing new music. Let me see, right? I go onto YouTube, type his name in, that song I sent you guys, the Familiarity. I was like, dude, this song is fucking. I was like, this song is amazing. What the fuck is going on? I was like, this song is crazy. This song is so good. His voice is so good. This song is so good. I fucking love this song. I said, let's go see what else he got. I go pull up the album. I was like, there's 14 tracks. There's no way. There's no way I'm gonna like. Not even half these songs because that's how bad music has been. Music is a very like it's in a popcorn state where like they just put out like a single and then they just give you just garbage. Like they just fill the album up with just pure garbage, right? I played this album and I have not stopped playing it since that day. And I rarely do this. I think the last time I played an album like this, besides the Kanye West album, Donda, The last time I played an album, like back to like, I'll play it from the front to back. Give it like 15 minutes, and then I'll put it on shuffle and start listening to it again. I haven't done this since Jaden Smith's like Sire, or Childish Gambino's Because the Internet, or
What about Igor?
Igor. Oh, Igor's the last one. Thank you.
Are you talking about his latest album, Impossible?
No, Impossible is a song that's
Okay.
on the album. The album is called How Do You Sleep?
Okay.
I think it might be How Do You Sleep at Night, but the album,
Oh yeah. How do you sleep at night?
yeah, How Do You Sleep at Night?
Gotcha.
Dude, this.
I listened to the first half. It's good.
I haven't seen, and I've known him for a while. I haven't seen Marquise go this Goo Goo Gaga. And he doesn't really send me songs. So when he sent me the song, I said, "Is there something I'm supposed to take away from him?" He says, ... It's a song.
No.
I said, no, is there something I'm supposed to take away from the song? He says, no, I'm just sharing the song. It's heat.
No. He's making me sound like... No, this is what he did. I sent him the song. He goes, what is this? I'm like, what do you mean? It's a song. What do you mean? He's like, no. Like, is there something? I was like, oh, no,
Is there something I'm supposed to take away from it?
Did you send out the song to people to be like, am I jaded or is this heat?
I send it to people that I'm really close with because you guys will give me your honest... You'll be like, this shit is buns. I don't like this song.
It's not for me. It's not for me. Yeah.
That's treason.
I grew up
But
on
I'm glad that you like it, dude. Like, I know how passionate you are in music. Mm-hmm. So the fact that you share it with me, I appreciate. It's not for me. But there's a lot of things that we have skewed different opinions on. With music, we're kind of hit and miss.
It's very...
We're kind of, Travis, he put me on Travis Scott years ago. I was like, hey, this is great. Thank you. Thank you. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Do you like
Childish
rock and roll?
Gambino. Keys put me on Childish Gambino. I got on the Camp album. We saw Childish Gambino.
Badass.
At SDSU, Keys was like, he's not supposed to be here. Like, he's way too popular.
I thought so.
Yeah.
Way too big. Way too
He didn't get Star Wars just yet. And so it was like, this is fucking rad. This is really cool. Hit and miss. Not for me. Glad you like it, though. Really glad that you like it.
Drew, do you like rock and roll?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I love Led
Yeah.
Zeppelin. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, Foo Fighters, Nirvana has been a big hit to mine. I used to listen to a little bit of Ramones. Not really my style, but every now and then when I hear Blitzkrieg Bop, I was like, oh, this.
Yeah.
And of course, Tony Hawk Pro Skater got me really adopted that really early on.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I thought it was a really good punk rock album. I just
So-
thought it was just good rock.
Yeah. So what I've gathered, right,
Yeah.
is the people I've sent it to, it's at like an 80-20 right now.
Gotcha.
Him and Jabril so far are the two that don't like it. Jabril said it's okay. He said it's an okay song. But I have to take everything with Jabril at surface level because he's one of those people where he'll say, this sucks, and then 6 months later, he'll pretend he never said that. My mom does the same thing, right? When The Weeknd came out, I was doing this same thing. I was going crazy with
House of Balloons?
House of Balloons.
Yeah.
Didn't even know what the guy looked like. I was
Right.
going crazy with The Weeknd.
Right.
I'd get in like my buddy's car, like Chris and Durrell and them. I'm like, yo, this guy is bigger. This guy's music is better than The Dream. His music is better than Usher. But I was like, naming all these R&B artists. They're like, nigga, you're smoking crack. Look at The Weeknd now. He's like one of the biggest stars of all time. And I never let that shit go. I'm like, I used to play this shit and you guys would say, this shit's trash. Same with my mom. I would like try to play her The Weeknd. I'm like, Mom, listen to the song. It's fucking amazing. And she's like, I don't want to hear this depressing ass fucking shit. Blah, 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 blah. And now when I bring it up, she's like, I never fucking said that. Blah, 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 blah.
But are they all? Do they all switch? They change their tone. They say, "Okay, I like The Weeknd now."
Yeah, but they don't give me my credit. I want my fucking credit. You know what I mean? I'm selfish. I want my fucking credit.
I see.
So with this teaser, but I've learned over the years, not everybody's gonna like what you like, right?
Yeah.
But that fucking song that I sent you,
Yeah.
like Nate said, yo, this song's fucking crazy. This song, you were like, this song's a fucking big. So I just feel like it there's like a certain like ear that like my friend Day Day, he loves it. He's like, this album is fucking crazy. But me and Day Day are like this with music.
Yeah.
We're very similar. Anyways, the reason I like this guy so much is because if you would go off of just his features, you would think he's like an R&B artist, but he's not. He doesn't just do that. He doesn't just rap. He doesn't just do R&B. His music is so versatile. It's like it's such a breath of fresh air
Right.
to hear somebody. If you called him a rapper, it'd be so disrespectful because his music is all. Or he has a song where he's talking about where he's saying he's a fan. And not like a fan of fucking Kanye or something, a blowing like a fan. And the song is amazing. The song is The song is amazing. He's just talking about being a fan. He's like, he's like, I can't remember like the lyrics, but it's like something like, "What's the point of being on all day if nobody cares?" Like, he's like, "I'm just a fan." Dude, the song is amazing. I fucking love it. And that Familiarity song that I say, I fuck it. The hook is so, I say it all day. I just be walking around, "Goodbye, mama. Gotta change these bands." I say it all day. I just walk around saying it all day. And the only people that have hooks like that, like Tyler Creator on Igor had that. Jaden Smith had that with the "I was just an icon living." Like he did that.
Drake's done it hundreds of times.
Oh yeah, Drake is.
Yeah.
And he keeps showing up on my fucking top 5. I don't know how he keeps doing it. Kanye's done it. Melodies are very important, and a lot of people don't take it seriously. I feel like same with that Sleep There. Sleep There, they have some really, really good hooks and some really good singing in there, some really good breakdowns. I'm just really happy that music seems to be. I'm getting a really good mixed bag of music, because I posted this chick where she's rapping, and I was like, dude, I have a crush on the chick.
Yeah,
And
I saw that.
And they were like, they're like, "You're easy to impress." I'm like, are you listening to what this girl is saying? Like, she's on beat, and if you're listening to what
good.
she. Bro, I was like, if you're listening to what she's saying, I was like, yeah, the girl's, I think she's cute, but like, are you listening to what she's saying in her flow? Like, you're not listening to it. Like, you guys, I be on Instagram, I'm trying to be funny, I'm trying to be lighthearted. Like, so yes, I think she's cute, says I have a crush on her, but listen to the shit that I'm posting. Like, listen to what she's saying. I don't know, man. Music isn't a fucking. I got the ignorant music, I got the versatile music, and I got the fucking like rock bangers. I'm just really happy, okay? Because music has been really bad. I would say since like 2016. 2016 was such a good year, and then like now you get a good album every 2 or 3 years. You'll get a good album, and it's really sad.
I think that's good to put in contrast with like the quality of movies and TV as well with music. And I think that all has to do with streaming services. Like that's the distribution has changed so much in the last 10 years. Usually you have to buy, back in the day when we grew up, you had to go to a store, spend the gas to go to the store, the time to go to the store, and your money on a physical album, physical game.
Every Tuesday, bro. Like an album will come out, I'd get in my car, drive to Target, and go buy it.
I can get any movie that's out in the theater right now on Amazon.
Yep. Well,
pretty much, right?
Who's going? Like I still have some friends in the movie theater business.
Yeah.
It's like, who's going to the movie theater anymore? It has to be a really good movie for me to get up and go, I'm gonna watch that in the theater. Like the Killers of the Flower Moon. I could have waited for it to go on Apple, but I wanted to see it in the theater.
Yeah.
I wanted to see that one in the theater. But most movies, I'm not watching that in the movie. I'll just wait till it comes out on Netflix. I'm not fucking going to the movie to deal with that. I'm not doing that.
I haven't gone to the last movie we went was the Marvels that we went to go shit on it.
That movie.
But like I can't. I haven't seen a Disney movie where I'm like I got to see that in theaters. It's always like nah, I can wait a month.
Yeah, that Disney Plus really did a number on them for sure. Really did a number on them.
Speaking of your top 5, do you guys care about people's Spotify Wraps?
Some people's.
Yeah,
I'm a little curious at times.
Depends on the person.
Yeah, but generally speaking, I mean, it was fun when it first came out, but now it's like, okay, we're literally doing this every year. Okay.
It's an annual thing now.
Yeah.
I always think it's funny because I'm like, why do you listen on this ghetto ass streaming service? Like,
what do you listen to?
I do Apple Music.
Let's go, my man.
Yeah.
My man.
Yeah, well, the quality's better. The files are bigger on Apple, so sometimes you deal with more issues. Like with streaming, sometimes if you have low bandwidth, it's tough to play.
Yeah.
But the audio quality is so much better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's a lot clearer on Apple Music than...
I've never been a Spotify guy. I've always been... When streaming service is happening, it was Apple Music or Spotify or Tidal. I was like, well, Apple Music. I have an iPhone, Apple Music. Just sign me up.
Yeah.
So, you know... it depends on the person. It depends on like if I like your music taste. There's some people we are like this with music. Like we just don't agree.
I see some of them and it just scares the shit out of me. I'm like, you listen to that? That's what you listen to? Like, come on.
I mean,
everyone's got an ear, okay?
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
What the fuck is that?
It's our outro.
Yeah, if she got Taylor Swift in her top 5, we probably don't. Our music's probably doesn't align. I've never, I've probably never heard a full Taylor Swift song ever.
What?
I promise.
Well, you probably only miss like 5% of her song because it's all the hook.
The only song I can think of is "We Are Never Ever Ever Getting Back Together."
What about the one with Kendrick? You never listened to that one?
What song with Kendrick? I really don't know what you're talking about, honestly.
She did a collab with Kendrick Lamar. Are you serious?
I swear, I'm not even playing dumb. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's crazy.
I really don't know.
I'm gonna blow your guys' minds right now.
What you got?
I'm a Swiftie.
I like Swift. Oh, I'm a Swiftie too.
Yeah,
100%.
Now I
100%.
Now, Marquise, you gotta take
I'm
that.
not a. Oh, is he dead?
He's puking. He's puking over
okay,
there.
but I'm a. Okay, he dropped the cans. We lost Key Sash.
That's treason.
So
I can't even explain myself. Fuck me.
So I'm a Swiftie to the effect that I don't listen to all her songs, but a lot of her hits I'm a fan of.
I listen to albums. I like. I'm
not that far.
I think her albums are good. Like the last one, Folklore, I believe it was good. Just good songwriting, good music. It's definitely a little bland.
Yeah,
but you got to. I'd say give it a chance.
He's not gonna give it a chance. He's not gonna give Taylor Swift.
If a bologna sandwich was music, it'd be Taylor Swift. But bologna and cheese was.
Bro, you're gonna get stabbed outside the pod one of these days by one of these psychopath Swifties.
What the fuck?
Well, that sounds like a show, folks.
Good show, guys.
Really don't like this fucking outro music. I'm gonna try one more. Let's do "Oh Holy Night." Yeah, that has a little more of a melody to it. All right, folks, so that sounds like a show. We'll catch you guys next week. It's over.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I was fucking Swiftie.
It's over.